everyone, it's Little Blue and you're listening to my podcast, aka Little Blue, on Monday evening and day 3 of isolation for us. We are much better. To give you a bit of an update, our temperatures are nowhere near as high as they were yesterday. Mine, in fact, was quite scarily high yesterday. And no, they've been right down. I think the highest I've got is 37.1, which is good. And Baby Blue has been sort of around the high 36, 37 sort of mark as well. So that's much better than it has been. She's only actually had one bout of cowpole today as well, which was before she went to bed, because it's worse in the evening. And I've only had one bout of paracetamol today, which was this afternoon because my temperature went up again. So, yeah, it's all in all, it's quite good. She's enjoying being in, she told me today. And we found out that Disney have released Frozen 2 2 weeks early on download. So as a treat to sort of keep us a bit sane, I have downloaded Frozen 2. So we've been watching that this afternoon, which was lovely because we could snuggle and just watch it. We've actually watched it twice already. She absolutely loves it. And considering I didn't like Frozen 1, I love Frozen 2. It's such a good movie, except for the bit with Olaf. If you've seen it, you know exactly what I mean, but it gets me every time. It's like the same emotions I get when Dobby gets stabbed in Harry Potter. I can't handle it. I just cannot handle it. And I've seen the movie 4 times now. So yes, that was one positive that happened today. Also, my wonderful, wonderful friend Kerry did a food drop for us. Now, I just needed paracetamol because I ran out. And she said, do you need anything else? I was like, oh, I could do with some bleach and I could do with some lemonade. Don't worry, not mixing all of them together. And she said, brilliant. Okay, I'll come, I'll drop it. All done. And we saw her get out of her car. We gave her a little wave through the window and then she dropped it off. And then we gave her a little wave and said thank you through the window. It was all very bizarre because we couldn't see her, but it was all very appreciated. I opened the door, got the bag in, and Baby Blue reacted like it was Christmas morning and Father Christmas had just left her presents on the doorstep. Honestly, Kerry had given us 2 boxes of ice lollies because I mentioned to her that Baby Blue had been asking for them. She got me 3 massive bars of chocolate, which, oh my God, I could just kiss her for, but she wouldn't want me to kiss her right now. And she also got me a nice bunch of flowers, and my tulips died yesterday, so I got to replace them, and my kitchen looks beautiful and bright again because I've got lovely flowers in there. So I got some tulips, the paracetamol, the bleach, the lemonade, yeah, and just all these ice lollies. And not only did she get us ice lollies, she got us our favourite 2, the 2 I would go for, like, that we always have in our freezer in the summer. So yeah, it's just been great. And so Baby Blue's, it's a bit like Christmas morning, I guess. All the shops, we can't go to the shops, we can't go out, so we've stayed in and eaten ice cream and watched Frozen. So all in all, things are quite bright. Although I am getting cabin fever, I am getting quite cross with it all now. I get very irritated by certain posts on social media. So I'm going on social media, but not to read posts as much. I'm reading blogs and I'm reading positive things. But if I see something that annoys me, I'm having to scroll. Because if I start getting off on one, that would not be good. But yeah, all in all, it's relatively good. I've popped a post on Instagram today as well about looking after each other and just pulling together and being kind. And I mean, this is such a great, not opportunity, but it's a great chance to show how kindness and love can actually change the world and make such a big difference, because this is affecting us globally. Everyone is being affected by this. So if you do know somebody who is self-isolating for whatever reason, whether they are sick or that they've just got health conditions or they're older or whatever, keep in touch with them. Drop them a little card, drop them some flowers on their doorstep, give them some chocolate, just treat them if you can, and let them know that you are around if they need something, because there's nothing worse than going into your cupboard and going to get something and going, oh, we don't have any, and not being able to go out and get it. That's what happened to me with the paracetamol yesterday. Let them know that you are there, and when you offer that help, mean it. Because if you can't do it, don't offer. Just say, I can do this, and it's what you can do. And if you, be kind to people, stay in touch with people. Don't badger people with your advice, because believe me, if you're in isolation, you've already read up on it. You already know all this stuff, because I get quite a lot of messages from my friends, which I'm very grateful for, about, oh, have you heard this? And someone said this and someone said that. And I'm deliberately avoiding those things, because if I bog myself down with everything, it all conflicts and it all confuses you. So I am going with the medical professionals. I'm sticking to what the advice on the NHS website says. And that's what I'm going by at the moment. I mean, to me, this feels like a very bad cold or flu. I haven't wanted to get out of bed. It feels like I've been hit by a bus. And that's what I get when I've got a bad cold or the flu. You just feel like you've been smacked in the chest, smacked in the face. And I don't have the persistent cough, but I have the high temperature. Baby Blue has both. Although it's sort of going away now. So, am I worried it's coronavirus? A little bit, because I think it wouldn't be sensible to just presume it wasn't. So, I'm just following guidelines. We have the symptoms. We're staying in. If those symptoms go on past Friday, I will ring 111, as it advises you to do. And I will follow their advice. And it could be that we're just told to wait another 14 days because of our temperatures being able to be managed by paracetamol, and we can manage it at home. They'll probably just say isolate for another 7 days. However, if my temperature goes up like it did yesterday again and I can't get it down, then I have to go to hospital, then I get tested, then we get quarantined, which is worse. And that's what I really don't want. So I'm looking after us. We've got vegetables, we've got lots of fruit, and we're trying to keep healthy. I do need to drink some more green tea, actually. I've got loads of green tea here and I'm not drinking it. So I do need to do that. But yeah, let's just stay safe. And do you know what? You're probably sick of it. I'm definitely sick of it. So I'm going to limit the amount I talk about this now on my podcasts. And I'm going to just focus on positive things and positive advice. So I'm hopefully going to do a blog post on things you can do with the kids while in isolation. Stuff like that. Stuff that is like a solution because of it. But I'm not going to talk about it. I'm not going to go on about it. I'm not going to rant about it, because there's enough of that. I'm sick of it. I've had to stop watching the TV, because it's all it's about. However, I did watch this morning earlier, because I just said to Baby Blue, I'm sorry, I cannot watch another episode of Paw Patrol or Peppa Pig or whatever. We need to watch some adult TV or Mummy's going to go mad. So I put on this morning, and I caught the end of it, and they had the boys from Strictly on it. So there was Anton de Beck, Gorka, and who else was it? Anton, Gorka, and Neil Jones. Neil was there. And they were just talking about how they've just announced the pros and that Anton's career. I think it's his 18th year, because he has been on the show since the first season. That's crazy, isn't it? He's in his 50s as well, so he's incredible. And he said, no, not retiring. I've got twins. I need to earn a living, so I'm not retiring anytime soon. It sounds like Gorka's going to be having a partner this year, which I'm very excited about, because I love Gorka. He's so cute. And obviously we've lost Kevin, who was my favourite male. So it could be, it's all down to Johannes now, because I do love Johannes and Aliash. Oh, I'm so sad to see Kev go, but it'll be very exciting to see how his career progresses, because I think he's going into musical theatre a bit more and doing more theatrical sort of bits and pieces, and hopefully getting out of the limelight, because I think him and Stacey get it, don't they? They get it a lot. So that's just got all my excitement for the new Strictly, because they must be casting it now. It must be, because I'm sure it's around Easter time that Joe Suggs said he got the call to confirm he was on the show. And then they get these code names. There's always a theme each year. So I think one year there was superhero. I think his year there were cheeses. So they all get called a different cheese. And then if you're talking about it, you have to say the cheese sort of thing. So nobody can click onto it. So there's a theme. They'll all get a code name about now. And then September, they announce the final cast, I think. Or they do the what's it called? The launch show. That's the one. But by then you already know who's on it. So I'm excited because if they've announced the pros, they'll then announce any new pros who are going to be on it, and then they'll announce the actual cast. So can't wait. I still want Miranda Hart to be on it. I really, really want Miranda Hart to be on it. I mean, if you listen to Strictly, let me know, who do you want to be on Strictly? Like, who do you think would be a real good contestant? I might actually pop it over my Instagram stories because I'm so excited about Strictly already. It's ridiculous. Oh, we haven't even got to Easter yet. So yeah, I mean, I think Miranda Hart. I also think Rylan Clark would be amazing on Strictly. Although he's so tall, I don't know who they get him to dance with, unless he dances with one of the boys. Oh, him and Johannes, that'd be a really good. Oh. Anyway, but I guess he's now a presenter of It Takes Two, so I don't know how they'd quite do that, but it'd be interesting. There's somebody else that I always think would be really good on Strictly, and I can't think who it is now. Oh, anyway, but I'd love to hear who do you think would be a really interesting person to be on Strictly Come Dancing. I always love the underdogs, the people that you just don't think are going to be good, and then they're awesome. Like Michelle Visage last year. I think we were all expecting her to be another Nancy Delalio. And oh my gosh, she was not. She was amazing. And Debbie McGee, can't think, my brain isn't with it. Debbie McGee, she went through to the final. She won the Christmas one last year. She's just incredible. And her flexibility was incredible. Absolutely amazing. I mean, they should get one of the other judges from The Greatest Dancer to be on it. So like get Cheryl or Matthew, or oh my god, get Tudor on it because I love him. I actually love him. But they're already awesome dancers, so they probably wouldn't even be allowed on it. Yeah, I'm really interested to get to know the cast because, especially with last year, I didn't know a lot of them, and the year before. And because of Joe Sugg being on Strictly, I now watch his vlogs. I now follow Diane a lot more. I now follow Zoe a lot more. I did already follow Zoella. And now I follow Alfie and all the people connected with him. And I'm just obsessed with his career and who he is and just inspirational. And that is because of Strictly. So I love being introduced to new celebrities with speech thingy, whatever it is you call it. Because, yeah, you learn more and you get out of your own little bubble and you can learn a lot more. Because there's so many people that still don't listen to podcasts. And they go, oh, what is a podcast? I'm like, well, it's a bit like radio, but it's pre-recorded. And it's great because unlike watching a vlog or watching the TV, you can whack it on, like listening to music, and you can just get on with the housework. Or you can listen to it while you're on your way to work. Or you can listen to it in a cafe or walking to work or in the car. It's just, I love podcasts. I'd love to know what podcasts you listen to too. I mean, my favourites are Shag Married Annoyed. Every Friday. I look forward to it so much. The Strictly podcast, obviously. And I've just started listening to one called Table Manners, which is Jessie Ware and her mum, which is incredible. It's really funny. Really recommend that one. Anyway, sorry, I've gone off on a tangent majorly, but that's what we need, isn't it? We need tangents. We need stuff that's not virus related. So as of tomorrow, I'll give you a small update at the beginning and then it's going to be something fun. But if you want to suggest a topic for me tomorrow, that'll be another good one. Pop over to Instagram because I can pop it all on my stories because, I do love a good question and answer. And please do respond to them. If you follow me on Instagram, please do pop me a little question. It doesn't necessarily have to be, I can keep you anonymous, basically. I won't necessarily mention you. But anyway, stop talking, go to bed, take care and be safe and be kind. Bye.